What did you just say, negative comment? You say that I am overreacting? Oh my God. Ouch. That hurt a little bit. Hi, it's Stella, and in today's video I'm gonna share with you 10 things I have learned in this year's Eurovision. First of all, Ukraine was so robbed. So robbed. The guy put up a great show. I mean, come on guys, for crying out loud. He came out of a piano that looked like a coffin and he was like Dracula and it was very theatrical. And then he sets up on fire the stage. I mean, it was real fire up there. He was in danger and he was singing and he was amazing. It was out of this world, magnificent. And he was singing at the same time. He didn't lose it for a moment. He was 100% there. So robbed. 2. Finland was also robbed because of the show they put up as well, and she did an amazing performance. I mean, the woman was tied in a wheel that was, moving the whole time, and they had to untie her on time, and then she was singing and dancing at the same time without losing her voice, not a moment, and then she fell on her dancer's arms in the end. I mean, this was an epic end on stage. So robbed part 2, the sequel. Number 3, how can juries unanimously hate Rasmussen? And I mean Rasmussen, my Rasmussen. He ended up, after the jury's votes, with 0 points, like literally he had 0 points. He was like on the bottom. And then the televoting came and he boom! So he jumped onto the other side of the board. I mean, how did this happen? Did they all talk together and decided to hate him? Did they give a call to each other? Or all the countries, my God, all the countries. Number 4, juries can influence things, but up to a point. Without the crowd, nobody can win. Take, for example, Sweden with Benjamin Ingrosso. He got a whole bunch of votes by juries, but he got almost nothing by the televoting, so he couldn't go further, he couldn't win. Number 5, the other way around. If the crowd gives you a lot of votes, but the juries don't give you a lot of votes, again, you cannot win. Take, for example, Czech Republic with Mikolas. He got a lot of votes by the people, but he got almost nothing by the juries. So he ended up in place 6, I think, very close to Sweden. But both of them couldn't win, and in the end of the day, you cannot win if you don't get enough votes from both the crowd and both the juries. Which brings us to number 6. Netta won fairly. She had a fairly win because she got enough points from the juries and enough points from the crowd. She got a lot of points from both of them. I mean, juries' votes was not as many as it was from the televoting, but it was fair enough and enough to get her at the first place. Number 7. Bulgaria, Lithuania, and Hungary and their placings prove to us that very unique and talented vocals are not enough to get you not just to the top and be the winner, but not even to make it to the top 10. Because they didn't make it to the top 10, but Moldova did. And although they had so different kind of voices, they were magnificent voices, very talented and very authentic vocals. But they didn't get them places. They ended up in number 12, 14, and 20-something, if I remember correctly. Number 8. Suri's reaction was amazing. Although a guy actually invaded on stage while she was singing, she kept on going. She stopped for just a while, and then she kept on going, and the people were, cheering her, and she was more dynamic and more powerful. And after that, she admitted at the press conference that she was indeed very scared, but then all the people's love, and she got strength through that. She kept on going, very powerfully and very professionally. She was amazing, very brave act, very classy of her. I'm so happy for her. I mean, yeah, so happy for her. She was amazing. I mean, if it was me at her place, Hello, overreacting. I mean, that would not be overreacting. That would be a normal, reaction actually. Because I would be scared to death. I would be screaming and probably attacking to him or to other people, or oh my God, I don't know what I would do. But I couldn't perform, that's for sure. That would be the end for me. That would be the end of my career, if I had one. Number 9, Cesar from Austria. He was a classy act from the beginning till the end. He stood there the moment that they would announce the televoting, and it was the three of them. It was Eleni Ferreira, it was Netta, and it was him. And he was leading up to this point with the jury's vote. He was first, and he waited to see if he would stay in top 1, if he would be the winner. And he was so classy. And then after Netta was announced as the winner of Eurovision Song Contest, he ran towards her and he was trying to reach for her or her, co-workers to congratulate them. And he was so happy, genuinely happy for them. And he was congratulating them, and he was very, very, very classy. What a classy man. What a classy act. Number 10, Mr. Alexander Rybak showed us not only how to be a good winner, but also how to be a great loser, because at this year's Eurovision, he didn't got as many points as he got at the first time he participated, and he was a winner, of course. I mean, in general, he didn't get a lot of points as we expected. Okay, let's be honest. And I felt so sorry about him. It was also his birthday, I think. And, they were showing him sitting there. He was smiling, but a little awkwardly, and I felt very, very sorry. But then they interviewed him, and he said that this time I participated just for the experience. Honestly, guys, I wanted to feel the whole experience. I wanted to live this, because the first time I participated, he was a big favorite, so he was very stressful. He was feeling all the pressure of the moment, and he was there just waiting to be announced the winner, if he would be the winner. And it was all this pressure on him, and he couldn't enjoy it. He couldn't feel anything, like he said. I quote his words. He said, I didn't feel anything. So this time he decided to participate in order to live the journey. He lived the journey, he lived the experience, and I felt so good for him. I'm so happy for him. He taught us that you can win even when you lose. Like, if you lose, you can still win. You can still gain things from the whole experience. So that was it for me, guys. These were the 10 things I've learned from this year's Eurovision. Let me know down below in the comments what were the things you have learned from this year's Eurovision. And also let me know if you want me to do another video about the Eurovision, because we are closing this subject. And I will be doing a few more videos maybe this week about Eurovision, and then I will proceed with other things. So the time is now if you want to ask me to do another video about Eurovision. Let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and see you next time. Until then, take care. Take care.